Oh, cool. I was waiting to go into another video. And no. Okay, I didn't get time to share it.
We're live.
We are live really quickly. Hello, whoever's watching. Hope you're all well, guys. So I'm just going to do a quick share out. Are you sharing to your?
Okay.
Can you?
I can do that. Yeah.
Hello. I hope you're well. I hope Marantha, you don't mind me sharing into your group. Share us out, guys. Hope you've got your donation, Dee. Thank you. Hello, Melissa, Leandra, Mandarin, Eileen, and Katie and Dee. Hope you're well. Share us out far and wide. I'm going to do my usual spam.
There we are. Oh, my hair looks red.
Oh, it does a little bit in
yeah,
on the phone.
Looks white to me.
That's right, we can barely see me, so all good. But okay, we've got two candles.
Share too.
Hello, fun. Mwah. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Yeah, I hope everyone did have a good. Have we been on since we have? Hope everyone had a good Christmas and a good New Year. The weather's been hot. It's going to be scorching hot Saturday for our the fair that we're going to on Saturday. It's going to be 38, I think. Yvonne, do they have air conditioning in the rec centre?
Yeah, we were just discussing that earlier. 38.
Dripping. Ugh. We've got to make sure we put our deodorant on. I think I might have to put it in my bag. Yeah, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are from. Tracey and I'll do my quick little spiel. Tracey and I are here to do live readings and healings if anyone is after one. Please let us know in the comments. We are what? We are not on our usual night. That's for sure.
We did a
yeah, we've been trying to work out what day to do, because we've got the fair coming up Saturday. We thought, last night wasn't going to work, so we thought we'd do tonight. Hello, Mary, how are you? So here we are, because if we do it tomorrow night, we'll be tired for Saturday. So yeah, if anyone is after a guaranteed reading or healing, please let us know in the comments and send through a donation. It's whatever you can afford to the PayPal link that is in the description, hopefully. Yes, they do. It will be nice. Oh, good. Thank God. Or else it will be like Sweat Central, and that's not pretty. The hair gets all done.
I bought 15 new jars today to make 15 more face cream.
Wow, go you.
Yeah.
That is, and if anyone wants really good face cream, it's not, some creams that leave you all greasy and sticky and I want to change my lifestyle. I've become ridden from my weight. Oh, sweetie, we can see what's coming up for you. So what's that? Hello, Hales, Melissa, and Caroline. How are you, Caroline? Now, Caroline Thomas, where are you from again? I'm sure it's UK. Sure, it's the UK. It'd be about 11ish, 12ish, midday.
Is that running your family, darling? Wait. Sorry, that sounds terrible. Is it your family? No. Getting ancestral for you there.
South Africa. I was so far off. Okay, D. Thomas.
Who are we talking? Yep, that's D. Did she donate? I'm just doing a quick question. Yes. Okay. I better do more than that then. Yeah, I'm getting some sort of ancestral thing here, so like a lineage thing, darling. So, and it's coming from a place of a little bit word. I have this myself in my family. It's a little bit of it's attached to your emotions and the weight attached to emotions, and it's something like I don't feel like it's something that is more ancestral. It's something that runs through family for you for some reason. That's something that you got to go right back to look at. So you might need to find that. Also, about self empowerment here. It is self sabotage with it even as well, and that's because of the emotions attached to it. So this is about being able to speak the truth about yourself, empowering yourself as well, darling. You end up with my wishes fulfilled card just on 3 cards as well. I'm getting you for that. If I'm going to look into it deeper, I'm going to go away.
Are you still going?
No, you go.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It's gone quiet. I'm getting it's very much around the heart matters. Yeah, as you're talking about the emotions, my heart is just so very much confirmation on that one.
She reminds me of me. Yeah, and boredom 8.
Mm.
Okay, so look at some ancestral wounding to look at, Dale. The need to let go of what it is. We need to let go. We need to find these emotions. We need to let go of them here for you so that you're not comfort eating. So when you comfort eat, you know the trigger that made you comfort eat. We always know what makes us comfort eat because it happens and we do it. Okay. And I would start eating really well and start losing weight. And someone would say to me, geez, you're losing weight, you're looking really good. And within 2 or 3 days, and I used to have a eating disorder, I was bulimic. Within 2 or 3 days, I would be in a full eating binge cycle. And I could never work out why. So it's about working out what it is that makes us do this, working out the emotion attached to it, and then dealing with that, and that will help. And that, yeah, bring you back into your power with it. It's a really hard one. It's not a quick fix, and it's not an easy one either because it's also a habit involved. And it gives us a lot, as you said, it's called comfort eating for a reason. Yeah. Okay, you do that as well. I didn't want to say that. So use me. So it's a way to take control back in your life as well. That sort of that thing that we do. So you need to find another way to take that control back as well. It's really hard because when we succeed to not do it, then we want to reward ourselves, and we generally reward ourselves with food. So it's a little bit of a cycle that's quite hard to get off. So find something else to reward yourself with. And a lot of work, as Carly said, on your heart, the self-love, the self-empowerment, the self-talk as well for you, sweetie. That's probably the only real advice I can give you on it. You can seek help if you can try and do it yourself, or seek help. Either's okay. Either's okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So definitely finding a way to do things that bring you joy, do things that make you feel really good. Find other things that give you peace and take your mind so you stay more in the moment. I don't know if you do craft or things like that. It's finding when you feel like that to distract and do something else here. And it's definitely attached to the past, sweetheart. And I do feel like it's ancestral. It comes through your family. It's a repeating. I'm not saying the eating thing is in the family. I'm saying the emotional thing that's in this family is in your family. So start doing. Oh, you love crafts. Good. So start doing more with your hands. If you love crafts, that will bring you into the moment. That's also something that gives you joy. So when you'd have a really good week with your food, go and reward yourself by doing something, buying yourself some new paint, whatever the craft is you do, to do that and put your attention there as a reward, maybe. If it's really bad, get some help, sweetie. It has to be really bad. And it's a vicious little circle. Vicious little circle. You do it to take control back of your life, but then when you get the control by doing that, then we feel shame and guilt. So it's just like this emotional roller coaster. So yeah, everyone gets sick to death of me telling you about the I ams and the gratitudes and
They
finding the
work.
things that you love every night. I did it. How long did I do it? I still do it now. When I get anything goes awry, I straight back into that routine. Nope, not going there again. Yeah, it is a terrible merry-go-round, terrible. And yeah, so every night before you go to bed, you sit there and you say, I am beautiful, I am enough, I am worthy. It's still ridiculous at first, but after a while, what you do is you go to sleep with that, and then you can either after or in the morning, you can get up and you can make the intention today is going to be an awesome day, and you give thanks to every single thing that is beautiful and amazing in your life. And it could just be that the sun's shining, it's a beautiful, cool morning. It could be the birds singing. It could be a smile from a child. It could be a family member or a friend gave you a phone call. Whatever it is, we find all the blessings in our life. And because we start focusing on how wonderful we are and all the good things in our life, it tends to help. So when you get into that cycle and you start feeling that way, don't. Go and do your craft. And then when you need to reward yourself, then you can go and buy more stuff to do your art. And that's on the wall. And that's going to be a living memory. Whatever this art that you do, I don't know what craft you do. But for example, if you painted, then you've got living memories and you can start expressing your more emotions with your craft as well. It doesn't have to be stuff you show people. It can be crazy. That would be a very good way for you to vent the emotion out as well. So I hope that helps, sweetie.
Beautiful.
Big loves and kisses. Big loves and kisses.
Yeah. I'm hearing about 6 months, sweetie. So it's got like the time to kind of build your self-confidence up, your love, everything. Start working on all those things that Tracey's been talking about. Even if you need, I'm feeling there's a lot of, I'm feeling very, very acidic, almost to the point that it's affecting my teeth as well. So I don't know whether kind of a bit of a diet, lifestyle, I don't want to say diet, lifestyle change with certain types of food that you might be eating. Anything that's too acidic as well might be burning and causing a lot of reflux too. I've got my kind of, when I feel like there's someone either from the past or someone at present kind of behind you, whether there's someone speaking, putting you down a lot, I've got this feeling in my back. So just remember, when people are saying things to you, it's coming from their own wounds, not you. So you don't need to take on anything that other people say about you. And there's very much speaking of truth. So whether it is to these people, whether you write it out, whether you don't want to actually physically say it, you can write things out, get everything out on paper. Like, I just feel like purging. You need to purge everything out, release it. So I'm seeing 6 months time to get the emotional side of things, and you will find naturally you will get a better hold on the cycles, which will make it easier for you to move forward with how you handle, like with the food. And I can see you. So when the mindset starts to change, you'll start to want to go out and do some kind of physical exercise, whether it's just going out for gentle walks, whether it's joining a gym, what Pilates, all that. Pilates, yoga is very good, very gentle. And getting out in the fresh air and just going for a little stroll, because that's where we can go out and we can calm our mind. We can be in our own head space and not in amongst everything. I actually feel like you're taking on a lot of people's energies as well. So I don't know if you're aware of doing the cord cutting and making sure that you're sitting in your own energy, so your own emotions, your own thoughts, your own physical, whether you're taking on other people's physical. If you're not aware of how to do all those kind of like the cord cutting and cleansing your own energy, cleansing your space, there's so much on YouTube. You literally just Google guided meditation for cord cutting, guided meditation for clearing my energy. And with the who knows to the point of trying to how they're doing and treating this.
As you start to
sweetie.
get your self-love back, sweetie pie, you will not allow that anymore.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's just where you are now. It's not who you are. It's not what you deserve. It's just where you are at the minute. And as you move through this and start empowering yourself, and you'll start loving yourself more, and you won't allow that. You will slowly take control of that, and they will slowly stop as well.
Yeah, I'm seeing around the 6 months you're going to start to get into that really good headspace where you motivate yourself, you lift yourself up, and everything that Tracey was saying about the affirmations, absolutely. You sound funny standing there going, "I am beautiful. I am," whatever you want to say. I do the whole "I am magical." I have a good old laugh with myself now. But it's reprogramming your mind to believe in yourself. It's reprogramming your. When you see someone that you absolutely adore, what do you see in them? Because a lot of the times it's what you see in them is what you are yourself. So think of it that way. Like when you see someone that you adore and that they're kind and that they're beautiful and they're compassionate, remember that we see. I will do a sign when I get home. When you see those beautiful qualities in someone, that's because you have them within you. Yes, you see good in people. Yes, so you're seeing a reflection of yourself. You're just not seeing it in yourself yet. And you will get there. Okay, sweetie, I do believe this. Yeah. I'm going to give you an affirmation card. Oh. Okay. Are you single or with someone, or there's something about love, whether that is through friendship, romantic, but they're saying that there is actually a lot of positivity coming around you at the moment, especially when we come to a realization of where we are. We go, okay, I need to make some adjustments, and that's when we start to vibrate outwards. So love, positivity surrounds your love life right now, and you're protected. It's go time. You're currently being protected. The universe has your best interest at heart. Move forward fearlessly. You have courage. Oh, hang on. Move forward fearlessly. Have courage. Sorry. Yeah, so I hope that helps, sweetie.
That's
Thank you for your donation.
I just grabbed 2 affirmations as well, and you got, I choose to let go of negative self-talk, and I am capable of reaching my goals.
Yes.
And a huge thank you for being brave enough to bring that up on here, darling.
Yeah. Absolutely. Hello to everyone who's joining us. Thank you. Thank you for letting us connect and read for you. Yeah. Have a good sleep, sweetie.
Sweet dreams, darling.
And thank you for allowing us to be your warmsy uppy.
I was so drawn to that question. I was just on it. I hadn't even started on I'm doing this. I'm just pulled to that.
Because you can relate to it really deeply.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet dreams. Whew. Now, if anyone does donate, please let me know just in case I don't get the notification. Sorry, I've missed heaps of comments while we were reading.
I saw some other questions up there too. I remember at the beginning.
I got 2 people looking for kind of love life ones.
Thank you, Amanda and Arlene. That was lovely. I just saw what you said. Thank you, darling.
What'd she say?
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. You're both looking very beautiful today.
No, thanks. Yeah. So yeah, if anyone is, we go to those that we're drawn to. But if anyone does donate, you're both prioritised. New Zealand, cool. All right. Is there anyone that you're drawn to?
Katie Burns has got love.
Throw a good old lover in out for me. I love listening to them.
More about another one and lingering depression, and she's looking for a mum and sister if they come through. Let's do that. Tasha, so terrific, Parker. I like that.
All right, hang on. Who are we doing?
Tasha, so terrific partner. First time here. May I have a reading, please? I'd like to know about my love life and my lingering depression. Does my mum and sister have anything to say?
I'm going to pop her up. I'll see if I can put the PayPal link in after. It is scrolling across the, you can see the banner. It's the PayPal.me /XX butterfly girl XX. It should be in the description if you tap on the screen. Hello, Angelina. Okay, so here we go, Tasha. All right, you do the love life.
All right.
Thank you, Jenny. We'll get you next. Tasha, is there someone that almost puts a stop to any idea that you have? Or I keep getting shut down. So I don't know whether you come up with ideas or you've got these dreams that you want to fulfill, but someone just keeps blocking them or stopping them for you. Almost like takes a little bit of a hit to the belief in yourself. I'm not picking up that it's fully intentional, but it's just, they're just a little bit of a, I keep feeling like saying negative Nancy type thing. It's just, they're like the cup is half empty, whereas you try to sit in the cup is half full. With the depression, is there a lot of anxiety as well? Because my stomach is absolutely churning at the moment. Um, like the fear of the future, the fear of the outcomes. You know, if I go down this direction, what's going to happen? But I don't feel like a lot of those. I just don't feel like a lot of that is yours. I keep being okay, sweetie. Yep. Okay. Now,
Oh,
um,
thank you,
uh,
Jenny.
so I keep being shown a ring. So I don't know if there's anything significant in regards to it's. I think it's a engagement wedding ring. I don't know whether you've got. I don't know if you've got your mother's or whether there's just something significant being shown. Social anxiety. Okay, that makes sense, Cody. Yep, yep, yep.
Interesting. Just gonna grab my fan because I'm really hot.
No, we got the aircon on already. And I was like, brr. Okay. Um, 7, 7, 7, 7. Okay, 7 weeks, 7 months, 7th month, which is. I think you're going to have a really big shift, sweetheart, where almost. I actually feel like this is almost going to be you wake up one day and you go, enough is enough. This is not me. Um, I keep seeing a book and you writing, so I don't know whether you're going to start writing everything down, like journaling everything down, or whether you're actually looking at writing a book. But there's a lot of writing happening, and I feel like in 7 weeks, 7 months, there's going to be a big shift, and this is going to like set you free. No rings. No, that's okay. That's okay. A friend told me yesterday that he's always wanted to marry. Oh, okay. I can't get rid of that, can I? Like, um, Now, I'm not a doctor. 7. Oh, there you go. I'm not a doctor by any means whatsoever. I'm just wondering, is there any, you'd obviously need to check with, if you are on any medication, whether the natural, like natural side of things could help. Because I know you do journal a bit. Awesome. Keep doing that and keep releasing get everything out of your system, sweetie. Just wondering whether there's some kind of herbal or alternative type things that might help you with, especially with the anxiety as well. But once again, please check with, please get medical advice. I don't have a PhD or any kind of certificate that says that I'm qualified to give that advice, but sometimes there are a lot of natural ways that we can help with depression and anxiety, and or help with a lot of health issues. Do you have any medical issues with, okay, diabetic, okay, do you have any medical issues with like the reproductive system, like you know, that time of the month and things come up? My right side, I'm getting a really sharp pain, so I don't know whether you do suffer through the menstrual times. Like very crampy, very crampy. And hormones can be a big influence of depression and anxiety as well too. So if your hormone levels might, if you can get a hormone level check. Oh, pain in the heart. So what they're kind of asking you to do, Freddie, is to go, I don't know if you've done meditation before, irregular. So that can be a very hormonal imbalance as well. My daughter she ended up on, sorry. We did end up putting her on the pill because she would, like, every 3 months, it was all right side. Yes, right side. Yep. Yeah, feeling that one. So they're asking at the moment, just so there's a little bit of inner child work. So this could be meditating, and that's why you're awake. Ouch. Heat pack. Ow. So inner child, this is nurturing the child that's inside of you. So whether there was any lacking in nurturing as a child, so not feeling loved, not feeling safe, not feeling secure. So going back and revisiting that and loving her and embracing her and letting her know that she is safe within you now, that you'll always be there for her, that you love her and you love every part of her because she is a part of you. And it's also about going out and having fun and lifting yourself up. So put that music on and dance around like a child, literally act like a child, do silly dances. Endometriosis. Ouch. Yes. Ouchies. Not comfortable. So finding that free spirit, and I can understand that it's when you're in that depression and that anxiety state. Oh no. Sorry, I'm just going to get rid of that one. Whoop. That was
wow.
Yeah. That's a lovely
poor love.
So it's going in and parenting yourself, teaching yourself how to do things, teaching yourself how to self-soothe, how to eat right, all those kind of things. It's basically going back to your child and teaching her everything that you need to know, loving her, all those kind of things. You can do a lot of guided meditations on YouTube to help you go in through that process, to try and visualize it, sit in the energy, and just be real. Just tell her how much you love her. And so they're just saying there's a little bit of that to come up. So that might help you heal the relationship if you do or don't have a relationship with your father, even if you don't, help heal that part of you. Yeah, it's a big obstacle for a lot of people, learning to actually love yourself. We all it's a journey. It's a journey. And work on it every day because you deserve it. Okay. All right.
Bye, Von. Love you.
So yeah, you deserve that love that no one gave you. Okay, sweetie. And just a little affirmation card. Divine timing. Woo. That could be about the wedding ring. Divine timing. Everything will make sense soon. Trust that the timing of your life is being taken care of by your angels and the universe. So I hope that helps, sweetie.
Oh, sweetheart.
Oh, Joe, thank you. That's a gorgeous comment.
Yeah. All right, Joy. I keep getting a dark-haired lady, long straight hair, and quite a like her face seems very not severe, very formal. I don't know how to explain that, so I don't know who that is. And there's someone up there or further back, so that's all I got from them. But there's someone like that around you. I don't know if you know who that is, if that's related to you or not. But every time I shut my eyes, that same woman, that dark haired woman, comes, got long straightish hair. So I don't know who that is. But I thought I'd just speak it. All right, so I did just a really brief love reading for you. And there was no nasties in there at all. So I pulled some other cards and they're really good too. I feel like the only thing stopping love coming to you is your own way of thinking, darling. Like it's your thoughts. The cup half full, cup half empty. And I know you said you've been diagnosed with manic depressant. I don't mean anything by that, but that's what I'm getting. So there's the cup half full, the cup half empty. It's learning to change your perception, starting to see that the cup is more full than empty. It is half full. It's not half empty. There's all just a way of thinking here for you with this. When we tend to go into the cups half empty mindset, we miss opportunities and we don't see things, that are around. We don't see the magic in life anymore. So just a little switch there if you can manage that. So in love for you, I've got that you're looking for the full whole Monty and that beautiful man where it's you and him against the world, someone that really understands you and supports you. There's unrequited love here for you. So there's heart wounding here for you, darling, still. We all have that, but that's what I get here. When I was reading these cards, do you go to any support groups, darling? I feel like there's a support group around you somewhere. This is going to bring in people that have more understanding because you're all battling the same things. And I feel like this is where you're going to meet some lifelong friends and possibly a male friend as well, some sort of support group. It could be a private one, it could be government run, I don't know. But it's some sort of support group. And it's not like sit around and speak your ways. It's really fun. It's almost socially type thing involved in this. A lot of support there. So look into if there's anything like that around you. And it's a safe place as well. So anyway, so I'm just getting, that's what you're looking for. There's a little bit of sorting out of yourself to do with your heart, sweetie. For him, if you can shift your perception on love, you've got in his column, I got that it's deciding exactly what they want to it. So it comes now and they've got worth waiting for. So this is like divinely guided. There is something beautiful and they're calling in their soulmate too. This person, they're actually going through a transformation at the moment. And when I asked where you were at, like if you move through and do, move through this a little bit, you got that some, like all your cards are just like amazingly good. So there's a lot of goodness coming your way. But I do see there needs that half cup half full, cup half empty. And Carly's already touched on the self-love and everything, sweetie. Okay. I pulled a overview card for you and you alone, and you got the butterfly, which is about rebirth. And this is, it says you can reinvent yourself, open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey and every part of you too, darling. The angelic message they wanted to say to you is about the ocean. And this card calls, I'll read it. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concerns. Right. The love that comes in for you next is going to be amazing, darling. Just a little bit of time to go. I don't know if Carly can get a time for you on that. I don't do times. But I'm feeling she left, but
Tasha, are you still here, sweetie? Yes, Tasha, this was for you. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
we do double readings.
Forgot to explain. We do double readings. Sorry.
So 42, 44. When we finish, you can go. If you go on YouTube even now, you can go back and rewatch that, sweetie. Okay. Yeah. Forgot to say that. Oops.
Jenny. Yep, you're up next, Jenny. Oh, you were listening good.
Oh, there you go, darling. That was for you. Anything you're looking at, Jenny?
So thank you. Jay, stop. Oh, God, he's licking the carpet obsessively. Dude.
Do you have anyone in spirit, darling, that's quite a thin lady with long, like, I can see to here. Oh, where are we? No, I can't tell you. I can see to about here, and the hair went to there at least. Someone with quite straight, a little bit of a kink at the bottom, but quite straight brown hair. Quite a thin, sharp jaw. She was quite a, I'm not saying she was stern, but she was quite stern looking, like, yeah. Okay. And there was someone behind her further that I couldn't see properly, and they felt like they were fairer.
Her aunt.
Ah, beautiful. And is there someone younger that's fairer? Not as dark? They were quite younger, but they were staying right back. I'm sorry, Jenny. I'm talking to Tasha. Well, she's around you, my darling, so you speak to her. Speak from your heart.
Cousin.
Ah, beautiful. Well, they're with you, Dal. That's all I could get from them, but I'm sorry, Jenny. All right.
Jenny. I can do the general.
What did Jenny say?
General or love?
General love. Oh, sorry. I wasn't very clear. All right, Jenny.
Jenny, you feeling a little bit ungrounded at the moment? I'm feeling like I'm kind of lifting up. I know a lot of the energy that's been coming through at the moment for a lot of us has been leaving us quite ungrounded, bringing up some anxiety just because of how we're feeling not quite in our body. And it's bringing up a lot of things that we've been needing to face. This last full moon, I know I can say it hit me pretty hard. I went out for a 3-hour walk just to try and gather myself. I literally felt like I was anxious for no reason. Yeah. No, you're welcome, Tasha. I was like a ball of anxiety around the full moon. It wasn't pretty. Do a lot of grounding and everything to try and pull yourself back in and push, like you've done all that. I know you've done all the Reiki stuff. Try and push that energy out of you because it will build up in your solar plexus and then it will just flow through. So if you can send healings to plants or whatever you need to do, just get this energy out of you. And that should help bring you back.
Make sure you're shutting your chakras down when you finish working, darling, because with you, I'm just getting your crown is wide open, which is great, but not always, leaves us very open. There we go.
Oh, she's actually getting activated.
Hmm.
Just ignore that. Just ignore that person.
Oh my goodness. Goodness.
Yeah, Penny, there's been a lot going on energetically. I actually feel like your voice is being activated, whether this is you start speaking up and out about things or whether you start I keep getting channel. Almost feel like you're being activated to be able to receive messages and be able to channel through. And there's a lot of weight going on in your throat, and I'm feeling energy just flowing out. Mm-hmm. Okay, there's a couple of little energies trying to come into your aura at the moment. They're bouncing off a little bit, like they're not penetrating through. I can see them kind of coming and bouncing. So just make sure every day you're maintaining your bubble, your protection. Going into your heart too, sweetie. So if you got time to go out, sit on the grass, pull down that channel of light, pull it down into your heart and expand it out and just literally visualize this burst of light coming out, going through your chest, through your waist, down your legs, out your arms, up your head, and just exploding outwards. And this will try and keep any of those energies that are trying to come through to you at the moment. Still picking up on a little bit of the heart area, sweetheart, in regards to hubby. So there's still, that. So I'm there's still a little bit of Yes, you are, Tasha. Absolutely.
There's energies about everywhere, Jenny. It's not particularly anyone. It's just they're everywhere. It's what we're just dealing with at the minute.
Yeah, it's not to fear, because when we then go into the fear of them being able to, it's just being mindful of it. Might take a few decades. No, sweetie, you're doing amazing, and it would have been a hard, someone to be taken away from you, that, when you've got that beautiful love and they just get taken out of your life like that, that would be hard to, honestly, that would be hard to get over, honestly. He's always there, he's always looking after you, and he wants you to be happy. He really does. Filling yourself up in the heart will also help, that will also help repair any little, any ouchies that are in there.
Oh, wow. I did a love reading with plain cards, normal cards.
Hey, what?
I did a love reading with normal cards for some reason. What would be, rather than being stacked like normal. It's really good.
Making progress. It always is, sweetie. Okay. Oh gosh, and I've got something about love come up too. Okay, so sweetie,
Excuse me.
blessing you. So I've just pulled a couple of cards just to see a little bit more. So there's the how teachable are you? So this is sometimes because we've done things the same way for so long, we can fall into just routine pattern. It's safe. It's we feel safe in our own routines. So it's kind of looking outside the box, looking at different ways to move forward through things, looking at that it's okay to slightly change our belief system if it's something that resonates with us. So it's just learning to look outside the box, basically, especially this may be around the love situation. Still wanting that love, but still holding on to, hubby. And I don't know how to even understand how it would feel losing a loved one like that, or like a life partner. I cannot put myself in your shoes because I haven't been there. And there may be a couple of little temptations come up. So I'm not, sometimes these can lead us astray. Temptations can be good because they can get us out of our comfort zone. Just always trust your gut when they come in, okay, sweetie? But there's still a lot of self-love for yourself in there. Nurturing yourself, being kind to yourself, speaking kindly to yourself, eating right, drinking right, just the whole kit and caboodle. Make sure you're resting. All of the above, sweetie. So I hope that helps, and Tracey will do the love side of things.
Well, I didn't do my normal love reading, Jenny. I just pulled some two different types of tarot cards, actually. And then I did you a little two of my little spiritual cards. So I've sort of got past, present, future in love, very broad, because I've done it with different cards. So your first heart, your recent past, okay, is broken heart, grief and loss. And I clarified it, and it's just showing in this, you know me, I'm just doing it. This is about it's about getting a little bit lost in your own world here. This is basically what this card's talking about. It's the Four of Cups, okay? So it's when we're in grief and loss, we can't see opportunities in love and things that are in front of us. We can't see the magic in life anymore, and it's just saying that that's where you've been. But something's coming forward to you soon, and it's going to entail a decision, like which path are you going to, choose. You're going to come to a point soon where there's a choice to make, And I know that choice for you is difficult. I'm not making light of it at all. And clarifying that you get the Two of Cups. So this is about falling in love, and forgiveness as well. And it's about just, it's a card of basically not giving up on love as well. So this decision, I think someone's going to step in, and you may miss them if you're not careful. So be aware that you are in a position where love can come in, darling. It's the mindset there, and the decision you make will define whether that comes through. I can see you're going to make the decision to move forward at the minute. Okay. Yeah. So someone's going to come in for you, and then there's that decision to be made. And you must remember that the blessing of having that sort of love. I mean, most people don't have that sort of love in their whole lifetime, darling. And I know it was for a short time, and that's like heartbreaking. But try to just remember that part of it, the beautiful part of it. And you know he's around. We've already done this with you before, like privately. So we know he's around, and we know that he would love for you to be happy. Okay. So with the decision you make takes you onto the world. So expansion, opening up, and clarified that transformation, which is powerful and unexpected changes. This card is all about is about breaking free, and a lot of releasing as well with this card, transformation. So your little angelic card I pulled you, I'll tell you about the other two in a minute. The little angelic card I've got you is blessing in disguise, and it says, I can't read it, so dark. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. Belief, darling, belief that you can have that love again. That to have that love again, I say this to you all the time, to have that love again is not a betrayal. It's just not. So, I mean, he would want you to be happy. He would want you to feel that love again that he gave you. Now, Carly said about channeling earlier. Was that? Yeah, I've got the card I pulled for you. I've got the galactic vibration. So this is your personal conviction. It's raising your vibration. It's a massive vibration lift. It's about understanding how resilient you are as well, your strength, your power. And I think when you make this decision and that you have this little shift here that's going to take you into love, you're just going to spiritually explode. Your spirit guides are all around you, showing you lots of signs at the moment. And I go back to that card of not seeing the magic around you at the minute a little. So I think you're missing a lot of what's coming through for you. I feel like they're there going, hello, just trying to get your attention so much. So start like channeling into them. Start sitting quietly and connecting with them, and ask them for love. Ask them to feel their love. It doesn't have to be anything more than that. And keep doing it. And one day you'll do that, and you'll bawl. You'll bawl like a baby. You will bawl. It's beautiful bawling though. Beautiful joy. It's like you don't blubber. You literally smile and tears fall down your street. You literally just sit there going, because it's just amazing.
It's love you have never felt.
It must break his heart to see you suffer, sweetheart. He's with you, and it must break his heart to see you suffer. No. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Well. And then I pulled one of my little dinky cards, little dinkies, and it says, worries and frustrations shall soon be over. Did I read this already? No. This is very similar to that one, wasn't it? The source of trouble will be removed. The next cycle in life will be much happier. stay away from people that do not contribute any positive value to your life. So just watching the energy around you, sweetie, a little bit. Carly already touched on that. So I hope that helps, sweet. Oh, awesome cards for normal cards. Yeah. Just felt cool to do that. So I hope that helps you, darling. And I love you. Jenny's beautiful. What is that?
I don't know if that link to the YouTube works, Tasha.
Can you do me a favour, Cara?
Yes.
Can you just quickly pop off? Well, not pop off, but
Yeah, we don't need that live.
I don't need any of that live right now. I had enough of that.
Oh dear. Don't get me in that space. I love you too.
Love you, darling. And just pop up the PayPal link. Oh, you did?
Yeah, I thought I did. No, that's why.
No, someone said
had it pinned.
I meant to say it before I started reading, Jenny. Someone put in there's no post in the description. There's no link. They can't find one.
Yeah, I thought I did pin my. Hang on, here we go again. It was pinned, and then I don't know what happened.
There you go.
Pin. Hello, May. Mwah!
Oh, good. Oh, May.
Going back to sleep.
I haven't seen you around for ages, May. Our algorithms are out of whack or something.
And time zones.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. May's like an Energizer bunny on. Can't say that. Unlock the coffee. Jenny, you are more gifted than you give yourself credit for.
Mm-hmm.
Big time.
Yep.
All right, Mila. The gorgeous lady who sends my children little toys.
Oh, no.
Oh, I still play with them.
All right, what did Miller want to know? What do you want?
Oh.
What do you want, Miller? What did you want? Did you say? I'm scrolling.
I can't remember.
Oh, hey, Ward. We got May Ward and Ward. Then the best. Carly-Ann, hello, darling. I'm not being very good with the comments tonight.
Oh, no, I'm shopping with them tonight too. Too hard to concentrate. So hello everyone who's watching. Just in case we have missed you, come in. Hello. Hope you're well. If you are after a guaranteed reading or healing, please censor a donation to the link that keeps disappearing from the pinned comment. But it is in the description and it's scrolling across the thingamabobby. Hey Sam! We've got America open up.
We have.
Where was I? Yeah, so we do offer healings as well if anyone is after one. Can
I plug myself?
Oh, go for it. Yes.
I don't know if anyone here is in SA. No, there's a couple. Hopefully there's more. I've started up a little business here. So what I'm doing is I'm doing massage and different forms of healing as well. So I do Reiki, I do forensic healing, your general energy, I do angelics, I do all sorts of healing. That's my first port of call. So I'll read that in a minute. So yes, I've started doing that. So I'm doing it locally in my area, and if I get more than 1 or 2 people in the same area, I will travel. So anyone looking for massages and healings in person, at reasonable prices too, give me a tinkle. So yeah, just thought I'd put that out there. It's my new. I did my Reiki and that. Oh geez, 3 years ago. Yeah, I'm not getting close. And my massage a couple of years ago, and I do them, but I don't really do them full on. So I've started to step into that now. really cool to the healing at the minute.
I accidentally blocked my.
Oh,
I saw the big write up, and sometimes when we have the, the scammers come through, and I just went before I even. Shit. Where do I unblock?
I like that on repeat, affinity and beyond. No, I'm not. I was so upset about that. I would have loved to have helped you, Dylan. Yeah.
Shit, how do I unblock? Oh, shit. May, if you're still watching, I'm so sorry. I don't know how to do it on here. I'll get to it after. Shit.
Miller, have you got someone around you that's giving you a little bit of grief at the moment? A little bit. What's that? I'm seeing that card. My other deck, bull-headed, stubborn. Something going on there?
Back.
We'll have to all save up for a year, like just put $10 away a week, and then one day all go to a central state and all catch up. It'll be so cool. So cool. Okay, I've got that coming through. I'm getting to energy attachments with him, Dylan. Make sure you're clearing your energy, cutting your cords, and don't fall into repeated cycles there as well. Then I've got the energy medicine. So this is asking for you to. This is a mixed card. It's the card of sensuality, which I don't need to go in with you because you know that and embarrass everybody.
Do it.
So sensuality, getting really in touch with yourself on a physical level, and I don't mean sexual. It can be sexual, but we're talking more touch, sensations, looking at oneself naked in the mirror, learning to love what you see, doing it every day until one day you cry because you finally really truly love what you see, and accepting the good and the bad. Might be a bit of roll here or a bit of a stretch mark there or scars. Touch them, love the bits of you that society has taught you that you shouldn't love. So I get that there as well for you, Dylan. So looking after yourself, getting enough rest. And there's something here about being devoted to what you're doing. They're going to ask for some more, like you to be very devoted to this. I feel like a level up in the energy that you're putting into this. Good girl. Good girl. That doesn't mean that you're not getting attachments though, sweetie. So still clear the attachments. Any interaction we have with anyone, we caught up. It's just what we do. It's an energetic thing. So make sure you clear that. And then, the energy medicine card. And then you've got, wow. You've got the sphere of light card here. Do you heal yet, Dar? Have your hands activated? This card's about the being the empath. It's also about the ability to heal, okay? And it's about being able to connect with everything that is in this card. I'll show you the picture in a minute, but it's really about the animals here, this card. It's about being able to tap into the animals and the wisdom of the animals too. And it's using the so I don't know if animals are a thing for you, but this card is all about the animals and the ancient wisdom of the animals as well. Here I'm getting that too.
going through a big energy shift.
I reckon, no laughing at me, I reckon if you start connecting with animals, I reckon you're going to be surprised what you get from the animals. I reckon there's a bit of animal communication almost there, darling. Yeah. But there's wisdom. There's wisdom that will come from this, and it's part of the journey for you. Very, that lady, she looks like an Inca or something, but very, almost shamanistic, isn't it? Very shamanistic feel here. Oh, yeah, I didn't pull any cards for you. I only pulled the few. You got my angelic card of relationship. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. Everything's very energetic for you here. It's all about energy exchange, in like with everything for you. So I don't know whether do you struggle with the energies that come in, or is this just that you have the ability to connect on a really strong level, a lot stronger than you know? Sorry that was so short. I don't know why. I just pulled the 4 cards and I felt comfortable to run. So, yeah. You're welcome, darling.
Miller, have you been getting tingling in your, what do you call it?
Shoulder blades?
Yeah.
You're getting a wings. She's getting a wings.
And she's got a lot of angelic energy around her at the moment. So a lot of angels are coming in. And I actually feel that you're like little earth angel. And when Tracey was talking about the animals, the energy just was building. Yes, the healing. Yes. Okay. I actually think your wings, please don't call me crazy.
Call her crazy. We love crazy.
Wings are being activated, sweetie. I think if you step into that path of healing plants, animals, and working with that, it's going to activate it even more. And you're having a big energetic shift at the moment. It's like I can feel it building. You're in like the process of it, so it's the transformation coming through to the end of it. Run with it. If you're feeling overwhelmed with this energy, plant your hands on the ground and push everything down into the ground, just to drop anything. If you're taking on everything, push it down into the ground. There's a lot of swirling of energy happening around you too. So, and there's a lot of blue, so that you are being protected through this. So when we're going through big shifts like this, we can energetically become a little bit vulnerable, but there is a lot of protection around you. But just obviously keep those daily practices of pushing your aura out, putting your bubble up, but also believing that you are strong enough to protect your own energy.
Yeah, she said that's right.
Are you getting any lower back issues at the moment as well? Like not so much sharp pain, but cramping? Almost feels like premenstrual kind of crampies, but in the back, or if you've been leaning over a bit and
Sciatica.
No, it's not quite so. It's like that, that it's not dull, but that crampy kind of
getting sciatica.
Oh, she is getting sciatica. Oh, okay, I'm not feeling it like that then. Cool.
When I get sciatica and I get a cramp in the top of my hip into my back,
Ooh.
and sciatica starts to come. So that goes with it a lot.
Okay, there's an emotional block there. Okay. Do you do your chakra work, sweetie? I feel like you can actually push that up and out. There's when we have pains, there's always some kind of emotional tie to it. So you might find when you're feeling overwhelmed, say from the like just say every time the X comes in, you might get the pain, or if you get overwhelmed with something at work and you get the pain. So just try and see if there's any kind of patterning to it coming in and going again. Oh, your third eye's getting a hammer too. You're getting a lot of pressure around forehead, and then it's almost like, you know, when you've got cabin pressure and your ears are building up, and you want to pop them. You're getting a lot of activation. So this is clarity, seeing things clearly. Seeing, you know, the illusions are coming away. Having a whole new perspective on things, of how you see how life works, how the energies work, all the above, how communication works, how interactions with people work, seeing things for what it is, seeing that there's a lesson in every person that you meet, something to gain, something to work through. Yeah, just see if you can start down from your earth chakra up to root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third, crown, start, and just making sure that flow is going. Also look at the life energy, the kundalini type energy. If you can envision energy going around in a swirl and then coming back down as well, and making sure that that's flowing. Ooh, congratulations. Something exciting is coming and you deserve it. Oh, Penny, yeah, it can get quite intense sometimes, can't it? And enjoy the process. It's time to stop and enjoy the present. Your future is being taken care of. So it's having that faith that everything's going to come in at the right time.
Thank you, Joe. You have a lovely sleep, darling.
Oh, good night, sweetie. Whoops. Okay, self-love. The ground's getting further away. That's why my throat's getting tight. Okay. So yeah, a lot of self-love, sweetie. A lot of pouring that heart into you. Just enjoying the moment. This is good. Yes, a lot of self-love, self-nurturing. You are healing. Be proud of yourself, but also this healing card is, as Tracey was talking about, healing with animals, being very connected with them, and that you can gift them a lot. So you do have those healing abilities within you. My throat is a bit tight. I'm like, you got to say something. You got to say something. Say what you mean, but when we need to speak our truth, whether it's to ourselves or whether it's to someone else, come from the right place, come from the heart. Don't, when we go explosive and it can just upheaval everything. So if you stand in your power, come from your heart space, speak your truth. However they react is how they react. As long as you're being truthful to yourself through that, you are okay, and you can not feel, and you can not have the guilt that comes through. So I heard that helps, beautiful Bella. Ooh. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Wow. I don't know why I did that. Ow. Ow. Oh, don't knock everything down, please. Okay.
Tracy Fryer. Do you want to pick someone this time, darling?
We've got Katie to do.
Oh, okay.
She donated.
Katie who? Katie.
Oh, Maeve, you're still watching after.
Katie, I can't find her. Katie Ann Burns.
Yeah, that's the one. Yep. You're welcome, sweetie. Thank you for popping on. And hello to everyone who's jumped in and joined us. So we do donations we prioritize donations. When we don't have a donation, we'll go to those that we're drawn to. We don't do a list for free readings, or else we could literally be on for hours. So yeah, hello, Katie. My light keeps flickering. I've got a funny feeling my light bulb's going to go.
What is that? Something drop right in there. I don't get that very often.
Mm-hmm. Katie, is there anything specific that you're after, sweetie? Absolutely not, Amy. Absolutely not. Go for it, sweetie. Just let us know when you've put it through, just in case I don't get the notification.
Anything you're out looking for particularly, Amy? Not Amy. Goodness. Katie. Sorry, darling.
My socks are staying up, haven't she? I'm single. Is anyone good coming? Ooh. First thing is you need to believe it.
Yeah. I feel like it's what you want. What do you want? And I see a pros and cons list, darling. Katie, do you feel like you want love, but sometimes you're not sure there's room for love? I feel like it's like, yes, you want love, and then you get happy as well on your own little journey, and then you come back to it. Oh, sorry, darling. What was his name? His first name? Yeah. I feel like you need to decide that you want it and write down something that like what you want in a man, how it makes you feel to have a bloke in your life, what characteristics are very important for you, what you like to do together, and write a little list down, and then give that a lot of thought and really envision it, and then just do that, like read that once a week, so you're constantly bringing it. I feel like you come in and then you go away from it, and then you come in and have bouts of thinking of love, and then you don't. So it won't come through if we get what we put out. You know what I mean? Law of attraction sort of thing. Robert.
Okay, do you feel like you're in a little bit of a carousel at the moment with life in general? They are showing me, like, the carousel with the they're showing me the Mary Poppins one where she goes into the painting and they've got that carousel. I don't know. There may even be a significance with a carousel if it hasn't happened already, whether it's going to come up. but like one of those merry-go-round type rides. You do need to make a wish upon a star, sweetheart, and feel that you are deserving, that you are worthy, and that you've been doing the work to manifest someone in. You need to start believing that and believing that all the abundance in the world can be yours. They're showing me the lotus. So the lotus is an absolutely beautiful flower, and it grows out of muddy, dirty water. So even if you feel like you have been in the dark for so long, no matter what, you're always going to outshine, out. To like, sorry, I'm just getting stuck in my words. Don't allow the past, whether you've made a lot of bad choices, been through a really rough patch, don't allow that past to hold you down, okay, sweetheart? You can always grow up out of that. Everyone can change. The guilt, the shame, we don't need to hold that with us. Do you like candles a lot? You're showing me a lot of oh, why am I having so much trouble talking? Ooh, you got eight. My house is loaded with candles. I just made bought more. Okay, thank you. You have actually got a really beautiful. I don't know whether you're into the galactic star seed, spirit guides, and all that. You have got a beautiful Pleiadian with you. She's got really long hair. She's wearing a headpiece. She kind of looks a little bit elf-like, but that real Nordic, Swedish. The beautiful porcelain skin, blue eyes, long blonde hair. She's wearing a blue um, it's not a dress, but it's what would you call it? It's like loose fitted type outfits, top, pants. Palladians are very uplifting, very joyful, very high spirited. They laugh a lot. They can bring a lot of happiness, cheekiness too. They can bring a lot of cheekiness in. Whenever you're feeling stuck or anything and you feel like you can't find that joy, ask for this lady to come in. Just call it, just say, please, Pleiadian spirit guide who is around me, can you please show yourself to me? Can you please connect with me? I'm ready to see you now. And allow her to step in and open your heart up and find that joy. So this is also a lot of inner child work as well. So going in and finding the joy, nurturing that little child that's in there wanting to get out and have fun. I feel you're actually quite a sensual person. So when you are in a relationship, I do feel that that is something that's very important to you. That touch, like the love language, the deep, the heart to heart connection. But just even just laying there is enough. Like laying in their arms and and stroking the skin. I feel like that's very, very, very important to you. And if that's what you want in a partner, put that down on that list that Tracey was talking about. Got very sensual energy. I know that sounds weird to say, but it's very flowy, very feminine, very.
I'm getting that she's divine masculine at the minute, and she needs to find that energy you're talking about, to focus more on that, do things to bring that back up.
Yeah. Yeah. I dreamed 2 weeks ago very vivid, locking my back door, and someone was giving me keys. Could that be locking away your past, leaving the past behind you? I'm just thinking back to all the past. And that you're right. You've got the keys to your future. Oh, good night, Amanda. Sorry. Wild. There it is. The wild is a very inner journey, exploring adventure. Yeah. Whoop. Oh, soulmate card. And it's there. See the touch. Like, see how there's that embrace, feeling connected. So maybe when we start tapping into, as Trace is saying, that you might be sitting a little bit more in the masculine, which is when you've been single, it's independent. I've got to look after myself. I've got to, I'm responsible. I need to do. So it's blocking out being able to receive. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be open. It's okay to be open to receive that nurturing from another person. So I do feel like there's a little bit of exploring to do, a little bit of an adventure, and you are calling in a soulmate. I will say soulmates can be, and look, hey, when you've been, thank you, Amy. When you've been, when you've been single for 7 years, you will become overly independent because you rely on you and you don't rely on anyone else, and that is actually a good thing, to be independent and not being codependent on other people. But it is okay to have someone also help and be open to that, and when they do try and help, don't close them down for doing it. But yeah, calling in someone who is going to help you along on your journey, going to could be friendship, it could be romantic. I just like to leave the doors open with the soulmate. They can be a season, they can be a lifetime, but it's always a beautiful and healing connection. Absolutely. 14, so it's hard not to. Absolutely. So yeah. That inner child, that little kid, that little 14-year-old wants to be loved and nurtured. Okay, sweetheart. So I hope that helps.
All right, darling, you said you're busy. Your first card I got for you was rest and rejuvenation. So this is about the busy life. And it's just taking some time out for relaxation and what brings you peace, meditation, whatever it is you do. It's about coming back into self. Also, when I clarified that, I got we define where we go. We make our own path. So it's our own decision where we go in life through our choices, through our manifestations, and that sort of thing. Now, have you had a bit of like hostilities and conflict and things? You've got my card of hostilities. You got the angel of strength, which is personal power, being a very strong woman, that really strong inner strength too for you. And when I clarified that, I got hostility. So this is about anything that comes in that isn't of a positive nature. You are strong enough that you can hold your own against that. But it's also letting you know that it's okay to allow that to come in and to see it, and that not having to react to that, we can just walk away from that because we know we are so strong in ourselves that we know it's okay to not have to fight back, because that just interrupts everything, and that causes us grief. So people can come at us and we can go, okay, I see that. That's all about you, nothing to do with me. See ya, and not buy into it. So there's just a little bit there I'm being told to tell you. Now you got my angel of balance, and you also got yin and yang. Okay, so yin and yang is about where your energy goes out and the energy that you give back to yourself. What you give others to what you give to yourself, which comes back to that rest and rejuvenation card as well. And the angel of balance is about honoring yourself, and it's about choices as well. And I had the choices back here as well. When I did the angel of balance, that's where I pulled the divine masculine. So I feel like you're a very strong and determined woman. And when we're in the masculine, a lot of the single parents, and you said you're alone since 14, when we are in full responsibility of keeping a job, paying the bills, making sure everything's done, feeding everything, looking after everything, we tend to step into our masculine very strongly. We can't help it. We have to. So Carly said she can see and feel that beautiful, flowy, sensual, feminine energy you have. So this rest and rejuvenation thing, yeah, it's time to start. Okay, that was a support worker too, darling. So it's about giving to yourself what you give to others is so, so important. And in doing that, that's going to give you a lot more balance within yourself with your masculine and your feminine. Okay. Being of service is an amazing thing. Okay. Yeah, I'm just laughing at the two angelic cards I pulled out for you now. Now you've also got with the yin and yang, this is energy in, energy out. When I clarified that, I got the touching earth card. Touching earth card is about planting something new, just something for you, something you want, whether this be love or be it something else personal outside of work and outside of everyone else. It's about starting to plant things just for you. Okay, so what you want comes to fruition, and let's starting to remember at the beginning I said that we control where we go in life. We choose our path through our choices. I mean, there's destiny and there's these things as well, but generally we choose where we go by our choices. Do I go left? Do I go right? You look at a tree that goes up like this, all these branches, and we say, right, do I go left or right? And I go, I'm going to go left. And then we go here, and then do I go left or right? And I'm going to go right, so I'm coming back here. Eventually, we always end up where we need to be. There is no wrong or right choice, but this is just telling you it's time to start planting some seeds for you. So that tree, you start taking control of where that goes for you personally on a real personal level. Pardon?
That makes sense for the lotus.
Okay. So there you go. Now I pulled an angelic card for you. Two popped out. You got life purpose and the law of attraction. So life purpose says the purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you, which sounds like this is what you do now. You're already doing this with the job you do. It's a very rewarding job. It's a very exhausting job as well. And then you've got the law of attraction, which says each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends. So invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. So the rest and rejuvenation card is this. Don't know if you're on your spiritual journey yet, but when you start taking more time for yourself, I think that's going to amp up for you as well, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. I pulled 3 love cards real quickly, just really basic love cards, not my normal ones. And you got stability, disagreements, and transformation. what you asked if someone from the past was coming in. I don't think that someone from the past is coming in just from these 3 cards. This is about stability, is about setting a really firm foundation. So this is friends before lovers. This is someone that's going to be on the same path as you, and you're going to build a really strong foundation in this. And the transformation is letting go of the past for me here. So as a quick question card for you answer, I would say no, it's probably not someone coming from the past back in. So I hope that helps, my darling. You're a bloody powerhouse of a woman, though. Jesus. Powerhouse of a woman.
Embrace the beauty that you are. I'm trying to see the profile picture.
No, 1 hour 42.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's because you're not loving yourself enough, my darling. You need to love on yourself and give yourself some love. You can't give all that energy away. Beautiful to give, but if we don't give it to ourselves, then we get tired, we get worn out, we get sick. We need to look after ourselves. And Penny, before, when you were saying that you had all this pressure in your head and it made you feel sick in the stomach, I just immediately saw dropping into the ground to ground and going up to source and getting that pull, drop down into the ground, pull up the earth energy, fill yourself with it, and then let it flow up to source, the earth energy, and then let that cycle back down to you and get that full cycle going through your body, and just sit with that and allow that pressure and that nausea to go away. I feel like it's a bit of a flow thing. You need to do that. You can imagine your chakras as well being involved in that as well, for a clearing for your chakras as well. I didn't say, it was right in the middle of your reading, and then you answered Penny and went back to your reading. I went, oh, no, not now.
Sorry.
And then she just popped up again. It's like, oh, I can say it.
Yeah. I know it's hard when you're like, oh, I need it, but no, I can't.
You don't want to butt in all the time, you know.
You're welcome, Katie. Thank you. All right, we have got Amy.
All right, so we're at 1:43. Can we cap the donations now and then finish them and then do a freebie or two, and then
absolutely
probably about 2.5.
Oh yeah, because it's 11:20.
Yeah, it's getting late. I got a big day tomorrow. Had a big 3 days. I'm getting excited for the fair now.
Amy Hutchinson. There we go.
Amy Hutchinson. Is there anything particular you want to know about Amy? Solar plexus for you, sweetie.
I feel like a bit of a bonk. Like a bomb got dropped.
Oh, I thought you said bonk.
No.
Sacral, not
sometimes that can help.
Solar.
Sometimes a bonk can help. You know. Anyway, we won't get there.
When I go to the sacral, when I get the pressure in the sacral, I always go to the chakra, but I must remember that because of my dietary issues, that can also be bloating. Because I bloat at my sacral when I eat like white flour, white pasta. Not that I stop eating it, but I try not to eat too much white bread. I have to eat black bread. So I don't know if you have something going on there. Soulmate angels.
Yeah, I'm picking up that sacral energy. Yeah, I feel like there's been a big. I was literally, you know, like when you see a bomb come down, it hits the ground and it has that implosion, and then it goes.
Kundalini.
That could be symbolic for the clearing out of stuff, but Where are they? Yeah, I think that has definitely shifted a bit of energy. And I don't know whether you were affected by the moon with that kind of energy. There was a lot of heightened sexual energy come through too. A few people that I've spoken to have mentioned that as like the sex drive was dormant for a little while, and then all of a sudden it just went peaked. Just be very mindful. Hey,
Sorry.
what?
I said, you know, I had the same thing. Josh has had the same thing too. I think a lot of people have had that.
Yeah.
Right.
With that energy, just be very aware that it can attract high sexually driven people as well. So you're not always going to get the kind of, if you're looking for a deeper meaningful relationship, it can also, with that energy coming out, you can literally
real carnal stuff.
Hey?
The real carnal thing. So it's like, you know, like pheromones, people are drawn to.
Yeah. It's like you're pumping out these. Yeah. So just be mindful that I was given some advice and I'm just gonna say it. So if you do any okay, this might get awkward for some. If you do any self pleasuring, when you're doing it, as you are getting that build up, if you can try and imagine the energy building up, and as you're heightening, get that energy to build up through, like basically up the center of you. Build it up, get it out your crown, but get it to actually envision it going straight up. Because if it comes out and kind of filters around, it's going to be in your aura, which is also what's going to be attracting these people. So make sure if you do that, hey, we're all human.
We're all going to be doing that now.
Yeah. I know. I tried it. I couldn't try it that night. I had to try it the next night. So getting that energy up and out. I have 2 toddlers online. I completely get you. I've got minimum one child that will sneak in, and she hasn't actually. I probably just jinxed myself. So completely get you. If you get time to, and look, yeah, just be mindful of with this. So when you've got this energy building up, try and go for a jog, try and go for a run, if you're into energy work, sending healing out, even, plants, animals, people, anything to try and get this energy flowing, not being stagnant in your aura. Because as I said, it can attract the wrong kind. I mean, look, hey, there's nothing wrong if you want to attract, something casual. Absolutely, a lot of people do, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if that's not what you're looking for, really make sure that you're clearing that energy. That's gonna, it's basically like going around with a spray of pheromones and going, "Hello, I'm here." Now, what else? Got a little sidetracked with that one. We always love talking about this stuff. No filters. Okay. I'm seeing you looking into, you're holding a little handheld mirror. And there's a lot of sadness with holding and looking. It's like what you see, you don't believe. You don't believe what everyone else sees. You find it hard to believe that anyone's going to love you. If you can do every day, do the daily affirmations of that I am beautiful, I am worthy, I am strong, I am capable, I am a powerhouse. I'm a goddess. Throw whatever you need to throw in there. And there's also a little bit of procrastination going on in regards to moving forward. So whether it's doing the inner work or whether it's externally doing stuff, doing anything creative, there is a little bit of we'll just say stagnant procrastination type energy. And it's when we are feeling overwhelmed with a lot of things, we can fall into that, especially if we've got a lot of build up energy too, because we don't know what to do with ourselves. So we like kind of squirrel around, and you start doing 100 things, but you don't even finish off one thing. Okay, card. Bring this to me about what they see. Yeah. And look, it is. I think I said it to someone else. It is a struggle that a lot of people, even the most you could see a drop dead gorgeous model, and even they will have. So it doesn't matter what you look like. Everyone seems to struggle with that. But doing the work will help you get to that I'm confident in myself. I'm, strong in who I am, having your own belief systems. Don't allowing anyone that has said anything negative towards you in the past that hasn't been like a constructive type conversation. That it's always good to take, if someone's giving you constructive advice, it's always good to take it on, but take what resonates as well. I'm not getting any cards. No, okay, so we're just going to go straight to that deck. All right, so you know how you're saying about what your friends are telling you? This a little bit of confirmation that they see you. Okay, you're appreciated. Your family and friends appreciate you more than you know. And peace, tranquility, tranquility. Surrounds your life right now. A peaceful road awaits. So it's just believing. So it doesn't matter what's going on externally. When we can come into that peaceful state within, you get through life a lot easier. So the ups and downs aren't like a big, massive roller coaster. You tend to breeze through it a little bit easier. Okay, sweetie, I hope that helps.
I did a little bit of a love reading just to see what's going on there for you, Dale. So your first card you got is this is just an overview for you only. Oh, she's got an angel shiver. Speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. So this is about the way we speak to ourselves, and it doesn't have to be horrendous, but it's like we speak to ourselves in ways we would never speak to others. So, for example, if you had a friend over and they slopped the coffee all the way to the lounge room, like on the way they slopped their coffee as they're carrying it, you'd never go say anything negative about them. But if you do it, you go, oh, you fucking idiot. And we do it all the time. We do that self-talk to ourselves, and we think nothing of it. But can you imagine if your friend was there and they slopped it and you went, oh, you fucking idiot? They'd be just like, what the? You would never do that. So this is just asking you to have a little look at the way you speak about yourself, the things you say to yourself. So back to the I ams that I was talking about, I think in the first reading, telling yourself every night how good you are. I am beautiful. I think you saw that, so I won't go on too much. I'm pretty sure you were here earlier. So on your side, you've got let your friends help you. This is about allowing other people to support and help you. Codependency and let go of trying to control a relationship as it comes in. Okay, so codependency, if you have a bit of a think about it, think about what it is that you need fulfilled in a relationship. Do you need a man to lift you up emotionally, or lift you up so you feel good about yourself, to make you feel beautiful because you don't feel that way alone? Do you need someone to help you financially because you're struggling there? Codependency is always about needing something from someone else, at the moment I'm getting needing something from someone else. So it's about going into love without any expectation of what they can support you in. It's trying to come to a place where you can support yourself. Okay. Yeah. Well, you've got the codependency on your side, sweetie. So there's something that you require that they're asking you to cease, work out, so you can work on that to give it to yourself for love to come forward. And then when love does come forward, allow it to flow naturally. Don't overthink it. Don't try and, mold the way it goes. Just allow it to flow. Okay. And you also got my card of admitting. So this is about not worrying about making mistakes as well. If we make a mistake, we do something and then we regret it, or whatever that may be, it's about being able to just put it right, say the sorry, voice how you feel, and sort it out. Not to, when something goes wrong, go and make it more than it is here. Okay, so that was your side. His side, he's going to be the one that will express love to you, which will be wonderful. When he comes in, he's going to be looking at you like you are the one. He's going to be a flirty little bugger. This man that comes in very flirty. You need to watch the expectations that he has. He has unrealistic expectations, so you need to voice and you're being that little bit of codependency there. Need to make sure that you voice everything and be very open and honest with everything, so that you can both be on the same path, because these expectations of his could become a problem if you're not on the same path the whole way. Okay. In between you, I've got probably not going to like this, but reconciliation. So it doesn't mean that's the person coming in. It means someone from the past that's coming back in through to you, Dylan. And you've got the release your ex card in between you. So one of you is going to have someone come back in when you're together. When you meet this guy, one of you will have someone from the past come back in. And it's going to cause trust issues here, and they will release them. They will clear the energy and they will release them. Whichever one of you this is, you will release it. So if it's you that has to go through the other side of that, don't stress and overthink it and overreact to it. It's a process and it will make you stronger in the end. In between you got the card of sacrifice, which is true love is selfless, which is beautiful. Okay. I pulled you an angelic card because you mentioned angels before, and your angelic card says there's nothing to worry about. You are safe, and this situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. So, yeah, that's what I got there, darling.
Perfect. I don't know how to unblock people on my phone. You're welcome, sweetie.
Where we at?
Fruity?
Can we do Tracey?
Yes, I was just thinking.
Well, yeah.
I'll give you the name.
And it's spelt right too.
Yeah. Spelt the right way, yeah.
Yes.
All right, okay. So Tracey. Tracey, have you been getting I guess my voice. Have you been getting high pitch, like kind of frequency sounds? I'm hearing it mainly to my right. I don't know whether you get a little bit of pain or anything with it. like whether it's really quite high pitched or whether you are having any physical issues with your right ear.
Can I just ask a question so I can let this go if I need
Yeah,
to?
go for it. Go for it.
Do you have do you know anyone in spirit, darling? I'm getting a lot of faces tonight. Do you have anyone in spirit? He's a male. He's got curly brown hair, but it's cut short, so you don't notice too much that it's curly, but it is on top. You can see that if you let it grow longer, it'd be quite curly. It's got quite a sharp hawkishness to his face, small pointy, a bit pointy in the chin, sort of looking face, quite pale. Do you know a male like this? I'm trying to get an age. It's hard. Does that resonate at all for you, Tracey? Is that for you? No? Okay. Does that resonate for anyone? And I'm getting neck. I don't know.
Yeah, I was just feeling the
neck. Broken neck. There's a neck issue here. I keep going like this, and it's really not pleasant in the back of my neck.
Yeah, mine's clicking when I actually go to the left.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's a neck's broken or something like that. I feel like that. Right. Okay. Not for you. Not for anyone else.
Do you do mediumship, Tracey?
Still staying, so there's something here.
Yeah, I'm just wondering whether she has someone, like whether it's not, if it may not be directly connected to her through family or friends or anyone, but whether she may have a spirit around. I think you're actually very capable of doing mediumship, sweetie, and maybe that could be a spirit that's hanging around you at the moment, trying to get your attention. Have you been feeling your neck or anything like that lately? What Tracey was explaining. I've just, as I've gone discussing, my head's just gone. Hey,
you know that when you said he's trying to get your attention. Sorry, I've got, when they do that funny dance where they run sideways and they do that with their arm? I've got this going back and forth. So bingo. Trying to get your attention. That is huge.
That's okay. I think you are actually very capable, very, very capable of doing mediumship. If that is something that you want to go down, not everyone wants to do it. But if you want to start learning about how to connect, with spirits that are passed over into the realms, like the spirit realms, and obviously if you're new to it, look at all the spiritual maintenance, that they're making sure that you're blah, blah, blah. They're wanting to come through and talk. Whoa. Hang on. Ooh. They just sent me onto a full start learning about it. There's courses on Udemy where you can go in and learn how to connect with them. But look at obviously doing tarot cards. You're probably aware of, setting your space, putting up your protection, making sure the aura is all clear, and only asking those to step forward that are from the light or for your highest good. Because we don't want to be pulling in, especially as you're learning. You don't want to be pulling in every Tom, Dick, and Harry spirit. And you are very capable of controlling when they do come in. So if they start coming in too hard, too fast, you can ask them to step back. You go.
Tarot card readings, darling. I don't know. You need to do. I'm assuming you're not. They're telling them. I'm getting that for you, that when you're doing your tarot card readings, even though you're only doing tarot, because you're actually an open channel, make sure you're doing your safe place. You're clearing your, setting your space, setting your protection bubble, and all that sort of stuff here too, please. Make sure you're really good on that.
You got very
Marcus. sit quietly and meditate, like go into your, do your breath work, go into your heart, sit quietly and focus on this fellow. His name's Marcus. Call him in. Practice with that, but make sure you do learn to set your space very well, darling. You need to collect a clear, safe space for yourself before you do any work, because you are an open channel, and yeah, as Carly said,
very open.
That will come through. So knowing that, now that you know that, make sure you fastidiously open and close before and after. Set your space.
And when you're done, ask them to step back, like to step away, do your energy cut.
It makes me laugh. He's funny.
Is he talking really quickly?
He's really like animated. Really animated. Like, full energy. He's been lovely for you. He's going to be very like,
I just think it's either someone around you is making you tingly, but I felt literally, and normally when I feel that, it's a sign to say that there's fairies around. Fairies are helping with motivation, getting creative, lifting the energy up in your home space, vibrant.
In a child, the childish fun.
Yeah, childish. But at the start, I was getting a lot of this energy. So this is finding balance, going with the flow, balancing life, balancing work life, home life, friendships, all those kind of things, balancing the emotions, coming inwards and sitting. If you have an emotion come up, feel it, breathe it through, allow it to present itself, to see what it's trying to show you. And when you've seen it, you can then release it out. And this will help to create that balance that, oh, wow. I think she's going to be able to do, the light languagey with the hands too.
Nice.
You got a lot happening, like energetically, spiritually is going to start to come through for you. So when you get little moments where when you get those little beautiful moments, sit in it, love it, and say your thank yous. You have healing hands as well. Awesome. Sit in gratitude for the beautiful messages or the beautiful experiences that they gift you. The more we show, the more we trust, the more we believe, the more we have gratitude for, the more that they will present to you, and you'll just find yourself rocketing forward.
Do you have any neck issues, darling? Because I'm getting that still in my neck, and I'm getting a shooting pain going up, right up through here up to the top, almost, like behind my ear up my neck. It's still, my neck's not going away. Your neck's out, or I don't know. There's something there giving you headaches. When we went to read for Tracey, I went to read for Tracey earlier, but we had donations. Okay, thank you. That man came straight in then. As soon as I saw her, I went, oh. And then, we had to do paid readings. It's like,
yeah.
I'm going there.
I need to get there. I need to come in there.
Do you remember Split Ends? The band Split Ends? Tracey, do you remember the band Split Ends? That's the sort of hair, not quite as long as theirs, but that's the sort of hair. Quite short, and then it's sort of like that little curly bit on top. Yes, that's what his hair's like. And he's got that face like that guy, quite a thin face, a little bit pointy in the chin, and quite pale. Could possibly have freckles almost, but he's brunette, not red. Yeah, but not quite as long, but you can see he's got curl there because it's a bit longer on top. But that's who he reminds me of if I was going to have to find someone that's the most similar thing, that dude out of Split Ends.
I'm going to have to look them up.
Quite a small, thinnish man.
All right, so I've just pulled 2 little affirmations for you, sweetie. So good vibrations. You're vibrating at a high level. Use this to your advantage. The law of attraction will work very effectively for you right now. So this is, getting you, even sometimes physically, you don't feel like you're vibrating high, but your energy actually is radiating outwards. So this is when we can step into that true manifestation and put out to the universe what we're wanting to receive. And feel like if there's anything specific that you're wanting, see it, feel it, breathe it, sit in that emotion that you've already got it, believe that you deserve it, and allow it to come through. And also choose. So you choose how you feel, react, and perceive everything in your life. Choose only to see through love and positivity, which will help keep that vibration up as well.
Yeah. That was a cracker one to end on. Freaking energy.
That was.
Got it all going on.
The deep dance.
Got it all going on.
Oh, thank you for joining us, Tracey, and thank you for letting us read for you too.
And Marcus, don't forget that name.
Yeah, where are we at? 11:49. Wow. Okay,
We
guys,
could.
we better head off. Yeah. We do take a little bit longer with readings because the both of us are doing readings, but we do. We are trying to do weekly. We were doing every Wednesday, but due to life commitments, Wednesdays not appropriate. So we're going to look at another day. We might even go to just pop-ups and not have such a strict routine of coming on every night, this night each week, just purely because, life can change. So yeah, just if you guys want to catch us again, just go to Heavenly Flow and Rising of the Phoenix likes, you can like us, or go and change the notifications to receive all. And then you'll catch us when we come on each time. There is a bit of delay, but we normally chitty chatter for a while at the start, so it's all good. So yes, thank you everyone so much for joining us tonight. Thank you everyone who shared us, commented, poured love into the live for us. We do really appreciate, and we always try and come back on each week if we can. So yes, thanking you.
Have a lovely day or night wherever you are.
Yes.
And be happy, be safe.
Yes. And stay cool if you're in the southern hemisphere where it's nice and hot.
We got a fair on Saturday. It's going to be 38 degrees. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah. Really hoping that we've got aircon. So anyhow, thank you guys, and we will see you again soon.